Tantalum. And what happened with it? Well, a long, long, long time ago, tantalum was considered top secret. I was really, really proud that my people and I had discovered it. Maybe I discovered it, maybe I funded it. It doesn't really matter. Like I said, after I've invented the V8 engine and so many things, and flight and the wing and everything, it doesn't really matter. Um, a lot of people's lives were dramatically increased by my inventions, and life was really good. Okay, so tantalum. Tantalum was discovered. Tantalum was amazing. Tantalum had amazing qualities. Um, its existence was once considered top secret, and nobody knew about it. I knew about it, of course, because you know who I am. I was paying for the researchers, and I was the head researcher of the communists and America and everything. So of course I knew about it. So anyway, even as a young child, of course. So anyway, along comes some conflict in the black people are having. They're killing each other. It's really bad, and it's really horrible. And I know about this. So at one point in time, I say, enough, because there's the security of my miners. I also think I had a rubber tree plantation somewhere, and its security was threatened as well. You know, we were only growing it there because it was suitable and another country, and you know, and I was kind of like in this whole like help the populace kind of thing. I didn't really have to grow it there, but I was growing it there because they were starving and they needed economy and blah 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 blah. You know, and you know, we were helping them and we were trying to increase things and try to make things better, and it went bad. So, and the same thing happened kind of like with the tantalum. There was fighting, there was guns, the country was killing each other, and I said, fine, enough. And I said, that's it, we're not going to mine it there, we're not going to buy it there, I'm pulling out of that country completely. So I think I did send the rubber tree plantation back in because you know, I mean, just to kind of see, you know, if they would actually like turn things around, you know, and it's not like I want them to suffer. I didn't want them to do manual labor. In fact, if they want to make a better system for getting the rubber tree plantation going even better, great, more power to them. I'm really happy. I love innovation. It's my biggest thing. But as far as killing each other with guns and threatening my scientists and threatening my workers, I said, enough, fine. We don't need to mine it there, and so we're not. And so I told my people that they could look for the mineral. It had been discovered there, but they could look for the mineral anywhere but there. That was the only country, because I was like saying, look, if those people can't get along and can't, you know, they're killing each other. So I told them that I told my people had expert prospectors, expert mineral people, to just find it somewhere else. And they did. They found it in a couple other countries. Metal is never found in only one place. Maybe it is the most richest amount of it, and maybe it is the most profitable amount of it, but I don't need money. I never did. So, my people simply went and found it somewhere else. And that's what happened. And, you know, maybe I destabilized the country a little bit because I pulled out all my people, but I mean, you know, I left schools there, and it's like they could still come to America and learn, and then, you know, and besides, the way I saw it, I figured that we had found it there, yes, and therefore those people can mine it on their own and make their own mining operation if they want, and eventually, you know, come up. I mean, make more money, because, or at least be more successful, you know, be a bigger part of the world economy and the society. You know, I had the resources, I had all the expert people, so if anyone could go find it somewhere else, it would be me, or my people. So I figured, you know, for me, it's not a big deal, you know, to just tell my people that they're going to go find it somewhere else. And they did. They found it somewhere else. They found it quite a few different other places, in fact. And in fact, I consider it probably it was a great challenge for my people because, you know, it taught my people to go look for minerals where they're not, or where they don't know where they are. And they found out where they were. So it was a learning experience for my people and me, basically. Mostly my people, because they had to go find it. But, and mine it somewhere else. But I mean, like I say, it kind of, you know, I looked at it as a good thing because it's kind of like finding minerals where they're not, you know, where you don't know where they are, just by, you know, and it took them it took my people a fair amount of time to come up with a mineral. It's a very, very useful mineral and very rare and very profitable and very hard to get. It's true, but I figured my people were up to the challenge, and they were. They found it, lots of other places. So, and you know, if anything, the people in that country, you know, kind of got a good like little bonus there. I mean, it's a very rare mineral, very hard to get, and therefore, you know, they could mine on their own and make money or whatever. You know, I don't know. I mean, I just didn't like the death and the fighting. You know, anytime you're part of a big thing, you know, and I was really proud that they had found the metal and come up with the metal. I was really proud of my people, and I was really disappointed in humanity because, you know, here I was trying to revolutionize the way life is for so many people, and then I turn around and all of a sudden there's mass death and mass destruction, and it's like, and I just felt at that point in time, I felt like, why am I even bothering? I felt like, why was I bothering to fund so many things, to try so hard, to build crops, if I'm just going to turn around and people are just going to be killing each other? It's like, what was the... I just felt like, at that point in time, my faith in humanity had lost. You know, I was really disgusted and really upset because I was really proud at what my researchers had come up with. My researchers had been amazing. They had come up with so much amazing things. And all of a sudden I was being accused of being a genocidal maniac, and people were shooting each other over each other, and people were going for the money like crazy. And it's like, I just felt like, what was the fucking point? You know, why was I caring so much about society? Why was I caring so much about humanity? I felt like all my years of hard work, all my inventions were for nothing at that point in time. Because, all the schooling, all the information, all the research, me just funding things just because I could, and just providing mass production and mass transit just because I could. And all I see is death behind me. I mean, it's bad enough to watch your own researchers die. And it's bad enough to make a mistake and end up having the people that you cared about and you loved and you were so proud of dying because of some stupid radiation or something else. But it's another thing to see humanity just running through the streets shooting each other or hacking each other up with swords or machetes. It's like, I felt like 200 years or 5,000 years of moving forward was just killed. My faith in humanity, I lost all my faith in humanity at that point in time. So I said, fine, I guess they're not going to be a part of everything. And I told my people to go somewhere else. Even the rubber tree plants. I was like, if it's unsafe, don't even bother. Africa could slide into the ocean for all I cared at that point in time. They could still go to school, they could still learn, but if that's the way they're going to be about it, if they're just going to act like animals, then I wasn't going to put my people in danger. I built enough fences around all my compounds. Auschwitz, and then people say, oh, it's a death camp. It's like, no, it was not. It was a research facility. Even had a pool. Some death camp. Most death camps don't have pools. Most death camps don't have screen nets on every single window because there's a stupid typhoid or plague stuff going on. I told my people to be inside when the mosquitoes were out. They even lit bonfires to try and get rid of the mosquitoes. They fogged the place. They were working on pesticides to try and kill the mosquitoes or try a way to end them. In other countries, I was having flea epidemics. My people were dying from starvation, fleas, and lice, and just the normal things in life. Creating a sewer system was a battle for my people, for me. And then people are killing each other with machetes and guns. Like, I don't know what the deal was, and I didn't really care. I was ready to pull out at that point in time. I just being, that's why another reason why I wasn't even trying to take over the world anymore or try and be a part of the world anymore. I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna do America. That's it. I'm America. I'm in America. I'm doing America. At that point in time, I was just like, enough. America's my country, and that's the one I'm gonna care about. And that's what I concentrated on mostly. I mean, I still helped out as much as I could with other countries, but I wasn't going to. I wasn't going to. I mean, it was hard enough keeping Germany. I don't know. I just had a real, when I got to Tantalum, and another thing is, like I said, it was a bad time for me too because I had other people dying because of stupid radiation. They were finding out that the hard way, and there was other problems. I didn't need people killing each other in the streets. I had just gotten through stupid heavy metal poisoning. Do you know how bad? I mean, I made mistakes. I didn't have any idea. No one had any idea about heavy metal poisoning. And then they find out about it. But it's too late by then. You can't remove heavy metal from. They even tried to use recirculating blood to clean out heavy metal out of a body. Didn't work. Soaks into to every cell. Or some shit like that. They tried. They tried everything. There's no helping certain people. It was beyond my capabilities, beyond our capabilities. Same thing with fucking radiation. So when people started killing each other in the street with guns and stuff, I was just like, the snow's killed so many people. Starvation has killed so many people. Radiation plague's been killing thousands of people. Why is humanity killing itself? So, I lost faith and I went somewhere else. I ordered my people to go somewhere else and seek it somewhere else, and they did. And that's what happened there. So, anyway. But at one point in time, Tantalum was the greatest achievement. I was so proud. I was amazed that we had found a new element, and it was amazing and wonderful, and I was proud of my people, as proud of my people as I've ever been. And I turn around and there's a war and death. So I named it Tantalum and put it as 73 because it was the crowning achievement of my society at that point in time.